Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lois, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, what's up? It's been so long, you guys. I haven't seen you guys, or I haven't posted a video in such a long time. Literally life hit and I got stuck in the things of life. Literally, I don't even know what happened. Like, I had to do some stuff for school and I had to get those things together. Sometimes in life, like, you literally have to get your life together first, because at the end of the day, you're the one living it, not anybody else. So I had to get my life together. I had to make sure that I was settled in certain things that I was doing before I came back on YouTube. So I just needed like a little bit of a break. But I'm happy to be back on here again, you guys. Literally, I'm happy. So yeah, but without further ado, as you guys can tell by the title, I'm doing a get ready with me to get to know me. Like, I literally thought about that title like 2 minutes ago. Yeah, okay, give me props. But yeah, get ready with me to get to know me. So I realized I haven't posted videos, or I've posted videos, but you guys don't know who's behind the camera. Like, you don't know who I really am. So I wanted to let you guys get to know me. So I asked you guys a couple of questions on Instagram, and I was actually surprised that most of you, or some of you, like, well, not all of you, but most of you guys actually participated, which I really am like happy about. So thank you guys to whoever asked me questions. Like, seriously, like, I'm actually appreciative. I got more than I thought I would. Like, I really did not think I was gonna get this much. So like I said, you guys, thank you so much. So before we get into the video, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and like this video if you liked it, and comment all the good stuff. But yeah, so we're just gonna get started with the video. This is not a tutorial. I'm going to church, so I was like, let me just kill 2 birds with 1 stone and get my makeup done, and also ask these questions and get this video done. So let's just get right into the video. So here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the first question, and I'm gonna get an easy one, because I don't like starting off questions with like a really hard question. So I'm gonna go ahead with the easy one first. The first question that I have is, how tall are you? Whoever asked this, or you know, I actually know who asked this, but if you're watching this, like, seriously, you ask this all the time, and you know how tall I am. But like, people who don't know how tall I am, I'm 5'1". I'm 5'2" on like a good day, and I'm 5'3" on like an amazing day. But I am 5'1". Well, that's what it says on my license, so I guess that's what I'm gonna go for. My doctor told me that I'm 5'2", but obviously I'm gonna be 5'3" on days that I'm wearing like heel or anything like that. Yeah, I was told to tap instead of drag, even though I know that, but my friend caught me. She was like, yo, you're supposed to be tapping, not dragging. So I'm over here tapping, tap 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 tap, trying to blend it in. Okay, so the second question that I have is what do you do when you're down? I know I said I was gonna go onto like easy and then go into hard, but honestly, I might as well just go ahead and do it, like, for real. The question said, what do you do when you are down? Honestly, like, if I'm being honest, for real, I am trying to get out of this habit, but when I am down, I'm a sensitive person on bad days, not every single day, so don't take me as like a sensitive person every single day, but I'm a sensitive person. So when I'm down, I literally cry. At first I'll cry like for a while, like, why me, but I had to get out of that mindset, and because of that, even though still I cry a little bit, I don't cry as much as I used to. So first I will cry, and then I'm like, yo, do you know who you are? You're God's child. Like, why are you crying? Why are you crying over a situation that's temporary? God is gonna work it out. Like, that's literally what I do. I'm like, God is gonna work it out. And then I use a Bible verse that like really speaks to me. Bible verses about like times and seasons and like what God does for us. And so in that situation, it reminds me that, like, hey, at the end of the day, God knows what he's doing. God is the one who made you. So why would you think that it's okay to cry? And why don't you think that God loves you or God knows what's best for you? Like, there's this Bible verse that talks about if God took his time on all these flowers and, you know, everything like that, why would he not like care about, I'm paraphrasing by the way, I don't know like the exact verse, and I wish I could read it. Pause, let me get it right now for you, because I don't want to be like saying things that is not correct. Let me get it real quick. Okay, so I found the verse. The verse is Matthew chapter 6 verse 26. It says, look at the birds, they don't plant or harvest or store food in barns, for your heavenly Father feeds them, and aren't you far more valuable to him than they are? That is like such therapeutic things to me, because I'm like, these animals are birds, they're not even humans, and God loves us more. Like, he loves us more. So if God is able to take care of these animals, then why would he not take care of you? Like, he's not gonna let you go like down. He's not gonna let anything bad happen to you. Why don't you just trust in him? And so when I'm down, that's what happens. I cry a little bit, then I get myself together, and I'm like, yo, like, God got this. Like, he literally got this. He's not gonna let you fall. He's not gonna let anything bad happen to you. And then I either watch a movie after that, or like I talk to my friends. One of my friends, she knows who she is. Like, if I'm down, she literally get me in a bunch. Like, she's like, Louis, are you okay? Like, why are you crying about this? Basically, why are you worrying about this? Something that like is not gonna do anything for you. And it's true, because all these things are temporary. Like, some things is hard to think about, like it's hard to change the situation, but there's also some things where like, this is a temporary situation. Stop crying. Everything is gonna be okay. Not everything is that serious, my sister. Not everything is that serious. So that's what I do when I'm down. The crying thing, I'm trying to get over it. Like, I'm really trying to get over it, but God is my helper, honestly. Like, I'm not all the way over it, but it's gonna happen. Okay. The next question is, what is your favorite color and Bible verse? I'm gonna answer the first question first. Mind you guys, I haven't looked at these questions. They were just here in my Instagram and I just pulled them up. So I'm not having no practice at all. But my favorite color used to be blue. Like, if you know me, everything about me was blue. Like, at first my room used to be blue. My backpack is still blue. My laptop case is blue. My iPad case is blue. I used to have a blue phone before it got stolen. My bags that I have are blue. Some of them are blue. What else? I liked blue. But then, I don't know, it changed to like orange, honestly. And then recently, my favorite color is green. Emerald green, it's doing something for me. Like, it's actually doing something for me. I like emerald green. For real. So yeah, that's my favorite color as of right now. And now onto my favorite Bible verse. Honestly, I have a lot of Bible verses that I like. Hold up. Okay, as of right now, my favorite verse is 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9, and it reads, each time he said, my grace is all you need. My power it works best in weakness. So now I'm glad to boast about my weakness, so that the power of Christ can work through me. The reason why I'm enjoying this memory verse, or it's my favorite at the moment, is because right now I feel like I'm working on fuel. My life has become so busy that like, I'm like, God, I need your grace. I need your grace. And not even in times of busyness, but when like temptation comes of certain things in life, and you're like, God, like, I really need your grace right now. How am I supposed to withstand this? How am I supposed to like act in this situation? I need your grace right now. And the grace of God is literally sufficient. You really need to tap into that grace. And that is why at this point right now, this is my favorite verse, because it's working for me in this season. So that's why I love that memory verse. The next question is, are you in a relationship, and what work do you do? Am I in a relationship? No, I'm not in a relationship. I don't know if you didn't ask why, but the reason why I'm not in a relationship is because relationships are not for me right now. And I know that the people that are coming right now, they're not seeking God first. They're just seeking their fleshly desires, and that's the truth. Like, I'm not even in a place right now where I can say, oh, I'm ready for a relationship, because I'm still working on myself. Like, and that's okay. It's okay to work on yourself. It's okay to take some time to work on yourself. I feel like I desire to be like with somebody in my early years, like I depended on somebody, but I realized I was not depending on God. That's deep. Like, why was I not depending on God? I don't know. I didn't really know about him yet. In my early college years especially, like I did not know about God. So then I would get that dependency from man, and I'm like, I need a boyfriend, blah blah blah. But low-key, they were not deserving of me. That's what I realized. They were not deserving of me. So right now I'm not in a relationship. I'm just waiting for the right one, and I know the right one is gonna come my way. Because right now there's some people who are trying to come my way, and I'm like, you don't even know this of what God says. You don't know certain things. You don't know why marriage is important. So that's how it is right now. But yeah, what is it? Oh, the second question was, what work do you do? So as of right now, I work as a customer service rep for a company, temporary, while I'm going to school. So I work temporarily for that. It's not a full-time. Like, I'm trying to focus on school right now, even though I graduated already. But of course, there's nothing wrong with trying to get yourself up again. So that's what I do as work. Okay, another question that I got was, how's your relationship with God? I wanted to say this one for the last, because I was like, wow, that's a really important question. That's the most important. Not that none of y'all questions are important, but like this one is like very, very like deep. So I really do appreciate you asking me that. But how's my relationship with God? Listen, my relationship with God, it's been a roller coaster, but in a good way. Okay, so what I mean by that is, at first in 2020, I did not know God. I did not care to know about God. Like, yes, I went to church. I did all that I need to do. I was in the choir. I didn't really appreciate the choir. I was just doing me, you know. And yes, I did all the churchly duties, religious stuff, going to church, like I said, but I didn't really know God. So when I decided to actually do everything with God, there was like a whole bunch of transformation that happened. And that's what I'm saying. It's like a roller coaster right now, because when you're about to get to know God, or when you're knowing God, when you're learning more about God and what he wants for you, your life starts to change. Like, your life starts to change in a good way. He takes you out of certain things that you thought that you liked and brings you in a better position. Like, God does that for you. And you would think that sometimes it's not a good thing, but it is. It really is. And I really do appreciate God doing that. Right now, I'm still, of course, serving God. There are good days and bad days. I'm not gonna say that like, oh, I'm great, everything is good. No, because then I'm lying to y'all, and I'm not gonna lie. There are times where like I'm like, yo, why? There are times when I'm like, I cannot hear your voice, and that's always because I'm not reading my word. Sometimes I don't feel like reading my word. Sometimes I feel like reading my word. Sometimes I don't feel like doing midnight oil or praying at midnight, and sometimes I do. I'm at the point where I'm like, you need to be 100%. And no, it's not lukewarmness, it's just not having a zeal for God. Because sometimes I allow my life to dictate how I'm serving God, but it's not about my feelings. It's about, you have dedicated yourself to this and you're gonna pull through. So it's a lot. My relationship with God, it's a lot of things going on right now. It's so amazing when you hear his voice, like when something clicks in your spirit, or like when you have a dream about God confirming something. That's the best part. Yeah, he allows you to always like walk in your purpose. Like when you start to get to know God, your purpose starts to get revealed. Like, you know what you want to do. People start confirming it to you. Like, there's multiple things, and I'll go more in depth with that one time in a video, but there are multiple things that start to get confirmed to you as a Christian when you're walking with Christ. And it's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna use mascara. I was gonna do lashes, but honestly, when I go to church and I have lashes on, My head starts to hurt because I feel like I'm lifting up this long lash, and I don't want to do that, and I want to be simple today. So I think mascara is just gonna do. That's all that I need. I don't need too much. Okay, let me see if there's another question. Oh, this question. I don't know if I should ask it. Oh, I have another question. Okay, what's one of your favorite childhood memories? This one is deep. Well, it's not deep, but I have to think like a lot. Oh, okay. So one of my favorite childhood memories is when I was in Ghana, because I wasn't born here. I was born in West Africa, Ghana. And before I came or moved to the United States, all my cousins were all like in the same place. And my grandparents, they were pastors. So in Ghana, so you know, in Ghana they have like mission houses and stuff like that, right? So there was this mission house in Accra, and we all used to like come gather there. Like our parents would leave us there with our grandparents. Like our grandparents would take care of us basically. And there was a time when one of my aunties in Texas, she has come get married. So like all the cousins were there. Like the ones from Texas came down, Alma, like all of them, Kweku, all of them. Like that was the last time that we were all together as kids. And we were being taken care of by our grandmother and our grandfather. Like that was the best time. I got hurt a lot during that time, but I didn't care. Like I enjoyed that time because I'm like, that was really the last time that I saw all of us together, like all of us, except for the new ones that have come out, because of course there were new ones that were born, but the OG cousins, like we were honestly the bomb, and I missed that time. That was one of my favorite childhood memories, of all of us being together in one spot. And I wish like it can happen again, where like we all come back together and spend time with each other. But right now they're all adults, you know, everybody's living their life, you know, people are getting married, people having children. I'm over here like, y'all need to slow down. But that's the whole circle of life, and what am I gonna do about it? Nothing. But that was one of my favorite childhood memories, and I really, really enjoyed it. Yeah. Okay, last question. The last question is, what is one of your biggest pet peeves? Yo. One of my biggest pet peeves. I think I have two. Honestly. I have two. One of my biggest ones is, tell me I'm not the only one, but when people like gawk up their spit and then they spit it on the ground, tell me I'm not the only one who thinks that that's disgusting. Like I cannot be the only one who thinks that that is disgusting, right? Like there's some people who I know, like, and they already know this. Like I've told them, I'm like, yo, why are you doing that? They can't help it, but still, that is so disgusting to me. Like at least like wait till somebody's out of the car. Why you gotta do it when I'm in the car? Like at least wait or something. They will literally gawk up their spit, gawk it up, and put it on the ground, and you hear that splat like pow. I'm like, oh, ah! That is the most disgusting thing to me. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like don't do that in front of me. Do not, because you're about to be getting it for real. I'm be like, yo, for real, that was not needed. That was not needed. That's number one. Number two, honestly, what is number two? It's so funny how you can't figure it out, but then that's a lot of pink. That is a lot of pink, guys. Holy shock, mama. I'm gonna fix that. Don't worry, guys. That's a lot of freaking pink. The pigment is strong, y'all. The pigment is strong. I just messed up my entire makeup look by just doing that. Don't worry, I'm gonna fix it. But what is part two? I mean, what is the second question? Oh, my pet peeve. My second pet peeve. My second pet peeve. Honestly, I don't like it when like people lie about me. I mean, that's a normal thing, but there's some times where people were lying about me or making up things about me, and I'm like, you don't even know me. Why are you making up things about me? Why are you gossiping about me? Why is my name even in your mouth? You know, we don't talk. We don't have any type of conversation. So why? Why am I being talked about? Why is my name in your mouth? But that's another pet peeve, like people gossiping and saying false narratives about somebody else. Like, sis, I know you have other things to think about. So do that. Like, don't be talking about me. Yeah, that's not necessary. That's not necessary. I think those are my two biggest pet peeves. Yeah. Today want to spray nicely. Wow. Soku ni wale mi. Oh my gosh, I look crazy. Yeah, no. Okay guys, so this is the end of my video. I'm so glad that you guys were here to learn a little bit more about me and help me get ready for church. I hope I don't look a little crazy, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys want to see more of these type of videos, just let me know down in the comments, and let me know more about you guys as well. Like, you guys can answer any of these questions that I asked or that was asked to me, and you know, let them know in the comments so that you know I can get to know a little bit more about you guys. But if you like this video, just give it a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, comment, all that good stuff. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye.